Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Life is Strange. When we left off last time, we'd woken up at Chloe's house in the morning. We're gonna have some breakfast. We got some eggs and bacon for Joyce. We stepped outside and there's 5 dead birds just hanging out in her backyard. So that's awfully strange. Not sure what's going on there. In the meantime, Joyce has said, sit down. She's making breakfast fit for some queens and a king, which does make me worry that David Madsen might be part of this, but let's see how it goes. It is really nice of her to make breakfast. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Joyce. I'm never leaving this table.
Good, you can clean.
What's she doing over there?
Bring those eggs and bacon to my belly.
Peanut butter.
I'm glad that's creamy and not crunchy.
Actually, I agree. I prefer creamy. I guess maybe if someone was having pancakes, they could put peanut butter on it. #1 dad mug. What do we got here?
I guess nobody waters the plant here.
They're the opposite of us who drowned our plant. Donut actually looks pretty good too. But no, eggs and bacon. Let's do it. Eggs and bacon.
Seeing you again, made me remember so much.
What's
I
this?
know these photos don't measure up to your work, Max.
No, they're going to be
My favorite
better.
photographers probably take pictures similar to yours. You make David happy, Joyce.
And what I mean by these ones are better is because they're photos of memories. It's not about quality. When you're looking at photos of the past, childhood, and whatever, it's all about the memories.
Wants us all to be happy, Max. He's just not great at showing it.
I don't think I can rock this outfit like Rachel.
You have your own cool style.
Wowzer. I totally remember that day.
I'm glad. William took this picture with his instant camera. Oh, it was the last picture he ever took. He had his car out right after this, and
Oh.
I know, Joyce. I'm sorry.
I didn't show you this to be morbid. In fact, I want you to have this.
Oh.
This was when my baby was so full of life and light. She was hopeful, positive, everything she's not today. And this was the last time I ever saw Chloe truly happy.
Oh.
Did you guys have a bonding session about how fucked up I am?
It's not always about you.
Chloe, please, it's too early to start picking a fight. Eat instead.
I'll keep the warden busy while you go peek in the garage.
Now
sounds
stop
great.
whispering, or I'll know you're talking about me.
Stop being so nosy, Mother. Jeez, I can't do anything around here without everybody getting up in my shit.
Chloe, take it easy.
No one can even joke with you, Chloe. You fly off the handle like that.
Excuse me. I have to use the bathroom.
Sure, run off and pee when you should back me up.
Now who's being paranoid? Just listen to
Okay,
yourself.
she did say she's going
Nobody
to
else
distract
does.
the warden, but this seems like a terrible... I don't feel good about her picking a fight with her
I do
mom,
need
so
to
I
get
can
into
sneak.
David's computer. He's gotta be hiding shit.
We do, but we also really want to figure out his files, which I thought were up here. It's been a bit. It looks like the laptop's the only way. But he has like paper files as well, you know? Okay, we'll go to the computer after we make sure there's not anything else. Although this is kind of wasting time, but... Alright, let's do it, laptop.
I bet David has all of his surveillance secrets in his laptop. No shit, it needs a password. How about step douche?
Really?
Try again. I need more clues.
Alright, now we can look around.
Nothing to see here.
Corned beef in a can. Aw.
Maybe I could try stepdad for the password.
Happy Sweet 18. Chloe, I'm so happy you were born today. Thanks for bringing me into the family. Love, stepdad. Oh, that's very nice, actually.
David has been dragging his head around since 2001?
Single shot award.
Obviously, David's parents care about him. That date might be a good password.
Video message from Mom and Dad. July 2007.
Cute. Can't picture David driving Joyce around with this on the car.
Just married.
That's cute. Could be a password here.
To a real-life hero, 607 Survey Company. Well, we're getting all kinds of clues in here.
Even David Madsen might be an angel to somebody else.
To my field angel, keep your wings up.
Now the car looks ready to roll. This is a better hobby for David than surveillance.
Joyce might as well have wrote, "Let's get married."
It was an honor having you in the diner. Nice to know that gentlemen still exist. Love to talk again with you soon. By the way, the name is Joyce, if you forgot. And he's kept that this whole time.
It might
Come on,
be a
that's kind of
useful
sweet.
Password.
M278. Eggs and wait, is that an M or is that first one? I don't know. Eggs and sausage, toast, coffee. Alright, so what do we gain by opening this door? Anything?
I still need to
No.
find the password to David's computer.
Okay, so that's just how we got in here in the first place.
Looks like David has read this a lot. What did he learn?
Coming Back Home, a Veteran's Guide.
I could try the license number for the password.
63567. Well, we're coming up with a lot of options here.
Maybe this ID number might work. Chloe can't get another gun now. Unless she steals it back from Frank.
Well, it's a pretty big deal to have one of his guns go missing, so, yeah. Okay.
Naturally, David would buy a heavy-duty military padlock.
He's kind of got reason. If his guns went
I
missing.
can even see the combination. That might be a useful password.
7171, eh?
Nothing in it.
And what was in this one?
Maybe I could
That's
try
right.
stepdad for the password.
Okay, so we've got a lot of options. Let's see what we can figure out. Personal army family. You know what? I honestly think family. I think he really does care a lot about his family. So maybe... Okay, that was an 11 that I thought was an M. Let's try that because that was the date that he met Joyce.
Score!
Yep.
Max the hacker strikes again. Whoa, spoiler alert. Rachel definitely hooked up with Frank. But why does David care?
Rachel has been cutting class all week. Frank and Rachel meet once again. Rachel avoids her dormitory, followed Rachel to Lighthouse. So we've got an incident report. Rachel Amber, 18, was picked up at 2:35 p.m. at Blackwell Academy for possession of a controlled substance. This was reported by David Madsen, head of campus security, who witnessed her trying to hide or secure a suspicious medical bag. This officer was called in to question Miss Amber, who responded with threats and denials. Her bag was found to contain various illegal pharmaceuticals.
Instead of stalking Kate, David could have helped her.
Kate M. follows same path to every class. Overheard Kate and Dana W. talking about supplies for Vortex Club party. Drugs? Watched Kate with her church group. She knows her Bible. Kate stays in bathroom longer than other students. Drugs? No, it's because she's been bullied. Saw Kate helping Jefferson after class. Don't trust grown men with goatees. I don't trust Jefferson either, but it's nothing to do with his goatee. Kate has kept to herself since Vortex Club party. Not even church. Drugs? So he's tried to talk to Kate about the party. She got upset and ran. Guilty. Okay, so now we know what happened. He was heckling her because he's on the wrong track. I understand his concern. He's worried about drugs because he wants to try and, he knows Chloe has a problem, I think, and he's trying to keep her away from it. So that's his concern. He wants to get all the drugs out of the school to try and help out these kids. But he didn't realize that's not the issue going on with Kate at all. It's something totally different. So that's the conversation they had and why she got so upset, because she's upset about the party, because she doesn't really remember what happened, and it's been weighing on her and everyone's been bullying her. He wasn't even bothering her about that. He was following this totally off-base suspicion. Okay. I mean, so he still didn't treat her well, but I don't know, more and more he doesn't look like such a bad guy. I think he honestly does mean well. He just goes about it wrong.
This is so wrong. Oh, creepy bastard.
Maxine Caulfield. Class schedule. Online aliases. Mad Max, Max Factor, Noir Angel. I mean, again, this is over the top, but also it's a person who's hanging out with his already troubled stepdaughter that he does care very much about, and he's worried about the influence she could be. I don't really want to justify what he's doing. He's clearly crossed a line, but I do give him some leniency, mostly just because he's a veteran, and I think his heart's in the right place. I mean, obviously he could use some work in dealing with people the proper way, but I don't think his intentions are bad.
I better tell Chloe about this now. It's just one more thing to make her sad and mad.
It's kind of creepy, but there wasn't really anything too terrible on there. Nothing else we can find? All right. Let's go through this door, just because. Oh, where'd Joyce go? There she is. Can I talk? No, she's just stressed out. She just wanted to have a nice morning, and she can't. She doesn't know. She's got this disconnect with her daughter, and she doesn't know how to bridge it. Honestly, this whole family could probably really benefit from some counseling. Oh. I am nervous.
Nice breakfast.
This is something that just harkens back to my childhood. I had some friends whose father I felt never really liked me. And my sisters, we were friends. It was some sisters, and my younger sisters and I were friends with them. And so they'd come to our house. We'd go to their house a lot, but like every time, it was always like, oh, you can come visit us for a bit until Dad gets home. And then as soon as he gets home, it was like we had to rush and go home. And I just always felt really uncomfortable about him. Like, this guy kind of hates me, and I don't know why. So it's really just kind of striking that chord with me here in this game, that we've got this stepdad who's kind of a rough relationship with Max, doesn't really want us here. So yeah, we like Chloe and we really want to hang around with her, but anytime he steps into the picture, it's like, oh, things are tense now. It makes me a little anxious. It's just really reminding me of that. And I don't know. I still don't know why he didn't like me. I don't know what it was. Did he think I was a bad influence? I don't think I was a bad kid. maybe because my parents were divorced, some people surprisingly still look negatively on that. Like they make judgments about that. Oh, they're from a family, some really traditional kind of old-fashioned people. Maybe that was it. I don't know. I really don't know. We had another friend, my next door neighbor. I've known her forever, and she was friends with those sisters and me and my sisters as well, and he didn't have a problem with her. He was great with her. She was like welcomed in as part of the family, but he was always standoffish with me and my sisters. I don't know. It's something that kind of, I know I'm getting off track here. It makes me a little upset when I think back on it, though, when I remember it. Like, what kind of person doesn't like little girls? What kind of weirdo has a problem with little girls? It's your kid's friends. Like, what? I don't know. It strikes me as kind of bizarre when I think about it now, but this is really calling it to mind, this situation.
You back already?
I have to take a nap after writing up vandalism reports last night.
What happened?
Some little shit-ass punks broke into the swimming pool. This is what happens at these PC bullshit colleges. Entitled students taking over the campus.
Do you know for sure it was Blackwell students?
Well, partly.
Who else would do it? And I'm gonna bust them. Figures you'd be here. Is that your Rachel Amber Halloween costume?
You know more about her than me.
No.
Don't pick a fight,
you
Max.
and Chloe think you know more than anybody. Like all teenagers.
Leave Max alone, David. Stop threatening students.
He threatens them with surveillance cameras, so he can spy on everybody. Like he spies on all of us here.
Don't start, Chloe. Not now.
Yeah, I'm just always starting shit, right? You're a total paranoid, David.
Not now, Chloe.
You used to call me a loser for getting kicked out of Blackwell. So who's the loser now, David? Who haven't you accused or harassed? Between your investigations into Rachel and Kate, what have you done besides get in trouble?
Oh, this is a rough choice. I feel like Max would side with Chloe. Even though Max is the character that we get to play and we get to make her choices, I feel that she would side with Chloe on this. She's still suspicious of David. She would totally side with Chloe, but I personally, even though I think the game's setting it up like maybe he's this kind of creepy guy so far, but I don't think that's really what's going on. I think that's to try and trick us a bit. I think he genuinely does mean well, and he does want to help. And, I mean, he shouldn't have called her a loser. That's not okay if he really called her a loser. There's nothing all right about that. But although he obviously does care about her, I mean, there was that birthday card, and he did say to Max that he cares about her. I believe he does. And he's got surveillance on his family that is disturbing, and the surveillance he does at school, but I don't think he's doing it from a bad place. I think he's got this feeling that he has to try to keep everybody safe. And he's doing it in a creepy, paranoid, over-the-top way, but he's not meaning... It's out of a desire to protect. I gotta side with him, because if I side with Chloe, I don't feel like we're really going to get anywhere, and it's going to make her mad, but I feel like maybe we can make some headway with him if we're on his side. I think he's got a perspective on this that I would really like to know more about, and we could get some useful information from him if we could stop trying to paint him as the enemy. So, we're going to go for it.
Listen, we don't know that David did anything, and nobody has any proof against him. As far as we know, it's Nathan Prescott who's the real threat so far.
That's true.
I would cut David slack here.
Oh, would you? How generous, King Max. So suddenly it doesn't matter how shady David has been acting, or that he keeps all those weird files on your classmates, or how you're always going off on how creepy David is.
Okay. She's got a bit of a point that he's got all this stuff, but we don't know. It was telling to me how he said, you guys think you know everything like all teenagers do. There's a lot of information I think he knows a lot about what's going on, and he's doing his own investigation to try and figure out what's the problem here. Like, he's trying to figure out what happened to Rachel Amber, probably. He's trying to figure out what's going down with, like, the Vortex Club stuff. And there was that there's still that letter that we saw on the principal's computer about another secret buried in Arcadia Bay. I think David probably really is trying to get to the bottom of whatever's going on here. He just at this point doesn't take Chloe and Max seriously, so he hasn't felt like he needs to justify himself to us. You know, he doesn't see us as adults. He doesn't feel that he has to bother explaining his perspective to us or explaining his actions. We need to gain his trust and get him to work with us. I think it would be, we could probably come up with something valuable that way. We have to somehow gain his respect, is what we do. We have to we have to convince him that we could be an asset in figuring out whatever's going on. Because I think we probably ultimately have basically the same goal. I think we're both just doing separate investigations.
I don't want anybody being accused of anything. There's been too much of that crap going on around here lately, and I don't want it in my home today.
Well, I agree with that.
Me too, actually.
Now, if you all don't mind, I'd like to forget about work and sit down and eat some of this incredible grub.
I have to take a dump. Are you coming, Max?
With you to take a dump? I would actually like to talk to David.
Maybe I went too easy on David for Joyce's sake.
I don't think so. I got a feeling it's not the case. Okay, listen, I don't want to heckle you, David, but...
Thanks again for defending me, Max. But this is my family now.
Okay.
Max, I appreciate you sticking up for David and our family, even if Chloe doesn't.
She doesn't, and I don't want to do anything to jeopardize our friendship, but I feel like this is a beneficial thing to do, actually, to maybe get her to consider possibly a new perspective about David. It's important with friends that you don't always just go along with whatever they want you to go along with. You don't just support them blindly just because they're your friend, you know. And you can help them grow, and you can help things to improve in their life by calling them out when you think they're wrong. You just got to do it respectfully.
Thanks for letting me down again, Max.
Chloe.
Why can't you just rewind so I don't have to see you defending that asshole?
Because you need to rethink your position on him, Chloe. I'm not going to rewind. She wants me to just go. I think she does. Her feelings are hurt, but ultimately I think this is better for her than supporting her in her campaign of anger at him. Because I don't think that's helping anybody. I think this is a family that could learn to work together. I think all of the people here, like, well, okay, I was going to say they all genuinely care about each other. Chloe, I don't think at this point genuinely cares about David, but he does care about her. He does care about Joyce. Joyce cares about her, and Joyce cares about David. Chloe cares about Joyce. She's seeing David as an enemy, but honestly, I think he's not her enemy. He's not. And I think she needs some help to work past that, and they could actually be a strong family. Alright, sorry, Chloe, that you're feeling disappointed, but I still feel that was the proper choice.
Listen, when I went through David's laptop, I found pictures of Rachel and Frank being more than friends.
Right, no way, Max. She was just posing to tease Frank.
If you're not going to believe me, why don't we check out what Frank has in his RV?
What's that gonna prove?
Frank has Rachel's bracelet. What else does he have in there?
Motherfucker better not have anything. For his sake.
Now this is interesting. There might legitimately have been
Let's check
something
the door. Frank gets so wasted he sometimes forgets to lock it.
between Frank and Rachel. And maybe it seemed nefarious that he had the bracelet, but maybe he's not.
I can't
suspicious
believe you hung
figure.
out with him.
Not anymore. We have to be casual ninjas here. Shitballs. Okay, here's the plan. I'll go to the diner and distract Frank by telling him I have his money, but he needs to come with me. Then you come in and rewind so Frank doesn't see me. Then you can tell Frank he needs to check out his RV, and then you rewind after you get the key, and, and...
Chloe, I got this. I'll be right back.
Don't let my epic plan get in the way of yours. I'll try to scrounge up a Scooby snack to distract his mangy mutt.
Now to find a quick and easy way to snag Frank's keys. Careful, Max. Cujo ahead. Locked.
Okay, Frank is another one that I feel that he's been portrayed to us as kind of a bad guy,
Gross.
but maybe he's really not. Maybe he legitimately had a relationship with Rachel. Maybe he's missing her and is worried about her as everybody else is. Just because he's kind of an unpleasant person doesn't mean that an unpleasant person to us doesn't mean he's a bad guy in general or that he didn't have a connection to Rachel. And here's another dead bird.
What is going on here?
I hope the dog's okay. That's been just birds so far, but... What is that? Okay, is that just gunk? Because it looks almost like a tail, but it's not. It doesn't have like a lot of shading or anything on it, so maybe that's just gunk underneath the dumpster. Yet another bird.
This is so creepy.
Oh, right on his table.
Look at all these flyers. It's so sad that nobody will read
Oh, no,
them.
that's a rock holding down the flyers. I thought it was a bird dead on his table. Okay. What's up, Dad? Have a very special 18th birthday. You're an adult now, but you're still our little girl. Check your account. Don't blow it all at once. Maxine, Pop here. I'm sorry I haven't gotten in touch sooner. I know your mom is very proud of you for saving that girl, as am I. We have no doubt sending you to Blackwell was the best thing you ever demanded we do. It makes us so proud to read about you in the news and see actual video of you walking down from the roof with that girl. And if you want to come back home now to relax and maybe go to a high school around here, the door's wide open. Love, Pop. Thanks, Pop. It's been a whirlwind here. I'm not ready to come home yet. Talk later. Max. Let's see what this guy has to say.
Good morning. How are the fish today?
Don't ask. First the snow, then an eclipse. What's next? The tornado?
Well, now that you mention it. Climate. I'm not blaming it on climate change.
I hope not.
Could be worse. We could get one of those California quakes.
True. Well, I'm feeling a little dizzy now. Hope you catch the big one today.
I better. Too late to switch careers now. See you around, kid.
Alright, let's head over here.
Damn, there has to be food for you somewhere.
How's it going, Chloe?
I hope she finds a nice T-bone to keep the doggy busy.
Alright, this is a door that we can't get in, right? Right. So, I do want to go inside. First, I'm going to hook around and see if there's anything else on the other side. Oh, we're going to talk to this trucker.
That would be cool to be a trucker for a while. Always on the road.
Hey, how's it going?
Peachy. Interview
Yeah, I
over.
remember you. Worst interview. Well,
Having a bad day at the office?
Some punks messed with the
Oh.
train tracks, and now I have to wait for 3 days until I get my cargo. Time is money for a guy like me.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
Wish I could drive right out of Arcadia Bay. Whole town is crumbling. Snow, eclipse, and a slut trying
Hey.
to commit suicide.
Maybe you should leave.
Yeah.
then.
What if I could? Hell, even that shifty Rachel What's-Her-Face asked me once if I'd drive her to Los Angeles.
Really?
You knew Rachel Amber? Can you tell me about her?
Nope. Christ, why don't you get a real job instead of homework? I'd love to see you Blackwell turds try to drive my 1977 Needham 18-wheeler out there. Like I said, interview over. Do they teach English over at that arty
All
farty
right.
school? I'm done talking. Over and out.
But we got a new conversation option. So,
Hey, how's it going?
Peachy.
okay, interview over.
Actually, I wanted to ask if that's your bitchin' 1977 Needham 18-wheeler out there.
How the hell did you know that?
Yeah.
My friend Rachel Amber told me about this cool rig in town because I love taking pictures of truckers.
You knew Rachel. She sure didn't give a rat's ass about truckers. Or
What
real
do you
work.
really know about her, though, guy?
Oh, so you must have known her too?
Only from the diner. She was just a gold digger. She belonged in California with all those you know who know whats. good riddance.
Jeez.
But you can take pictures of my truck anytime. Take care.
All right, well, let's do.
I made the trucker happy, and I get to photograph this bitchin' 1977 Needham. That's a big 10-4, Max.
All right. Okay, let's just scoot around this. Well, first, flash snow and freak
Oh
eclipse.
God, that is so
Apocalypse
embarrassing.
soon?
I'm gonna get trolled hard.
Why? What? Because you're the heroine who saved the day, and I don't know why she's so embarrassed about this. Ew. There's a vortex of ants.
So ominous.
It's really weird. This is the first body with ants around it. What is going on?
Look at that. So sad and disturbing and beautiful at once. What an amazing shot.
Oh, this lady. I did want to chat with her again.
I hate seeing old women on the street like that. Nice world. Hi, how are you?
I remember you.
Max, can I get you something from the diner?
I heard about that girl almost jumping off the Blackwell roof.
I think it's all connected to Rachel Amber's disappearance.
A lot of things in Arcadia Bay are connected to Rachel.
Well, we're here about Frank, but I'm very interested about Nathan.
Including Nathan Prescott?
That spoiled shit finally got kicked out of his daddy's school.
He also drugged the girl who tried to jump.
Sounds like you know a lot more than me,
But not
child.
enough.
I just think Arcadia Bay is in trouble.
Maybe you'd like to tell me what you're hiding.
I think I would.
I feel like I can trust you as much as Chloe. And you wouldn't think I'm crazy.
Too late for me to judge anybody. Plus, you're not crazy.
I'm just gonna say this. I had a vision of Arcadia Bay being destroyed by a tornado. For real.
Could be. Bad mojo is in the air this week. Thanks for the warning, Max.
Anything else?
Thanks for that storm warning, Max. And, I'll let you know if I find out anything.
I think she probably knows more than she's letting on, too. Something about her. All right, and there's nothing else back here. Okay, good. So, I'm going to go ahead then and wind the episode down here. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back next time. We'll head in the diner and see about getting Frank's keys.